Being 8:30, I'll call the Land Use and Transportation Committee together. All members except for Member Klein are present. We'll go to 2A, minutes from the Land Use and Transportation Committee. Can I get a?
You can actually do those together as the consent agenda.
Oh, okay, the consent agenda. And what do? Vote on that. Second, then vote.
Yep.
Can I get a second for it? Abel, Member Abel.
Who was my first? I'm sorry. Who's my motion?
I'll create a motion. Sorry.
I'll make a motion. Okay.
Member Abel. Member Duffy. Vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. 3A, Mr. Dick, or we don't have any appearances by the members, right?
That is correct.
So skip to 4A, Mr. Dick.
We have as an action item the household hazardous waste contract, intergovernmental agreement between McLean County, City of Bloomington, Town of Normal, and the Bloomington Water Reclamation District and the Ecology Action Center. If you have any further questions about this, I have Michael Brown here with the Ecology Action Center.
Okay. We don't do anything with that, do we? Can I get a motion for 4A, 1A? Mr. Leffler. In a second. Member Abel. Any comments or questions? All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
All opposed? It passes. 4A2, items to be presented for information.
It's quite a long packet here for you all to have read, and it was too hard for me to print it all out, so I had to bring my little PC to review it. But these reports are quite thorough, and it lets you know what, to a large extent, what the Ecology Action Center is doing for the community. And Michael Brown is here to answer any questions that you may have on these information items.
Same with every one of these.
Yeah, you can just ask if there are any questions.
You guys have any questions? No. Mr. Brown, anything you'd like to add?
We have been quite busy in our solid waste program, which all of these kind of tie into that program. Very successful hazardous waste collection event last fall. The agreement you just approved is continued funding for the local share of those costs. The bulk of those costs come from Illinois EPA. Are covered by Illinois EPA for those collections when they happen. And then finally, the feasibility study for a potential permanent household hazardous waste collection that would take the place of one-day events and just greatly increase access for local residents, for our community, but also all of Central Illinois. As of today, there is no Central Illinois permanent facility for hazardous waste collection. So this is something greatly needed in our community or somewhere nearby.
All right, thank you for your service. And then 4B1, items presented for action. Request approval of a resolution for January 2020 project letting. Do I have a motion? Member Duffy, second. Member Fagan. Comments or questions? Or Jerry, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, this is a couple projects we're getting out the door here early on for 2025. The first one is Stringtown Road project, a county project, where this is going to be a cold-in-place recycled project and a resurfacing from just south of Stamford to basically to Covell. So it's about 5.5 miles. And so HJ Apple was the low bidder on this project. And then we had the Route 66 bike trail project that's up around Lexington, like a mile north of Lexington, a mile south or so, 3/4 of a mile. And this is from DCO grant, and H. Apple was a little bidder on that one as well. And then the other there were two other projects. One was a township road project with Chenoa Road District, and this is up by the Meadows Elevator, just north of 24 on the new facility that they built here a few years ago. And back when they built that, they improved from Route 24 up to the facility, and so this project's going to resurface from where they left off to the county line. And then last year, the county highway department went up there with our day labor forces and redid all the ditches, widened the ditches out, and put the gravel down. And so this contract will put the hot mix down here in 2025. And so HJ Apple was a little bidder on that project as well. And then the last project we had was for the Sapphire Sky Wind Farm. And so this is the last year for the seal coat on those roads out there that they are the county roads that they used, and the township roads, I should say. So this kind of covers the whole contract. The townships will actually have one more seal coat project in 2026, as their road use agreement covered that. Ours is only covering for 2025, and our portion of the project's only the Riddle Pit Road, and so it's well, they're doing the whole project. The whole project is 2.5 miles, but there's only 1.5 miles that was used by the wind farm. So that's what that project is. So yeah, we're getting some of these projects out. We'll have probably some more coming. Probably not till March and April. There are we do have a couple of projects on an IDOT letting in March, and so we'll probably just let those, see how those bids come in and then move forward from there.
Any questions? I got a question. So on Stringtown Road, like, that's gonna be cold in place recycling like we did on Leroy Lexington, right?
Yes.
So do you have any coring samples to know, so we don't get into a 3-month road closure?
We do, yes. Yeah, we've already taken cores. We've taken cores, and then the person sampling that's done the mix design for the CIR has taken cores as well. And so we're just waiting on the results for those to come back.
Excellent.
So,
Excellent. Okay. 4B1A, all in favor, say aye. All opposed? Motion passes. 4B1B, request approval for a Class 2 truck route and weight limit resolutions for the Leroy Lexington Road, Section 22-004-12-RS. Can I have a motion? Member Abel, second. Member Leffler. Jerry?
So this is the aforementioned project about the road that we did have some issues on, and it was closed here last year in 2024. So this is the truck access route program, and so we applied back in November of 2023, and didn't really find out until November of 2024 that we received the money. And so this is a program that IDOT has where they provide funds to basically upgrade the road to 80,000 pounds, and it's based on 45,000 a lane mile. And so usually when you do the application, it's kind of a quick turnaround, usually like 4 to 5 months. They'll let us know. Well, we kept waiting, and anyway, we built the whole project, and so the whole project's been done. And so now I'm working with IDOT trying to get the agreement and get everything, all the paperwork with IDOT done, so then we can get receive the funds and kind of take that off the county's cost of the project, basically. So we've already paid everything, but this is $360,000 that we're going to get for that road to upgrade to 80,000 pounds. And so this resolution makes it a Class 2 truck route, and then also provides the 80,000 year-round weight limit on this particular road.
Any questions? I got one. You said 45,000. Is that $45,000 per lane mile? Is that the target?
Yes, that's what, right, as of right now, that's the parameter of the grant program. They're looking to increase it, but haven't heard anything on that moving forward, because it's been 45,000 for quite a few years now. So they're looking to try to change some things, because in that particular program, I think they set aside like 15 million for that program throughout the state. So and so it's a good program, especially for us when we have a lot of miles still to upgrade yet.
All in favor, vote aye. All opposed? Motion passes. 4B1C, requests approval for bridge construction petition for joint culvert replacement number 1 at Janie's Grove Road District. Jerry?
So this is a culvert that we're going to do for replacement project for Cheney's Grove. So we do quite a few of these culverts for the townships, to where they're 50-50 split on these projects. And so they usually come to us with a problem, and we go out and take a look at it, and we'll size the culvert and determine what how big the culvert is. Some of them are a lot bigger. This is actually a fairly good size one. It's aluminum box culvert that will be needed here at this particular project. So we're going to put a bid out for an aluminum box culvert, and then our day labor forces will put it together, and then we'll bill the township for half our cost for the material and for our work on the project. So and we did one last year for Cheney's Grove, just kind of east of here. So this is just kind of on the same road, just closer to Saybrook.
Okay. All in favor? Vote aye. Oh. We did a motion. 4B1A, can I get a motion for approval? Mr. Duffy, in a second. Mr. Leffler. And we vote. All in favor, vote aye. All opposed? Motion passes. No other information, Administrator Taylor?
I just want to make one comment. There in the packet, it kind of shows the $360,000 for the TARP funds. And below that was another, for the Sonoma Road District, that was just approved as part of the bids. We did apply on behalf of the township, and so Sonoma Township received $63,000 for that remaining 3/4 of a mile on that project on the TARP funding program. So just want to make you aware of that.
Administrator?
Thank you, Chair Reeves. I have no items for the committee this morning, but I'm happy to answer any questions you might have that would be appropriate for administration.
I have none. Anybody else? Okay. So it looks like the next meeting is March 4th, Tuesday at 8:30. We're adjourned.